Hi, third graders. Welcome back to art. This is day 6, and we are going to be completing our projects today. But before we get started, I wanted to show you another artist that used a quilt in her work, and that is Faith Ringgold. She is a very famous artist who also writes children's books, and I have some of her books you might want to read. We have If a Bus Could Talk. It's the story of Rosa Parks. We have Aunt Harriet's Underground Railroad in the Sky. Dinner at Aunt Connie's house. And my personal favorite, which you would probably remember from when we did our project in first grade, Tar Beach. And Faith Ringgold was well known for creating quilts just like Gustav Klimt did in the cradle. Her art was actually made from real quilts, though, not ones that were painted. And here is another painting of hers that I have. And you can see she really liked to feature people from the African American community because that was where she was from, too. She grew up in Harlem, New York. And she is actually still living today. And you can go to the library and check out tons of books by her. She is really talented. But we are today finishing our paintings inspired by Gustav Klimt's artwork. So you will need today your started work that you've been doing. You should be at this point where you have the picture of yourself in bed and your quilt that is all done in black marker with the different line patterns that you had created, just like I have here. So today you will need your started paper and you will need colored pencils. Today we are adding color to our work. We want to be very neat and careful when we do this. I'm going to be using my dry erase markers, but you are going to be using colored pencils. When you do this, you are going to be very neat in what you're doing, staying inside your lines. You are going to carefully create more interest in those line designs by adding color. It really helps make your whole project come together and pop. I'm going to show you some examples of finished ones I've done, just so you can see. So this is where I started, and I started my coloring very neatly. And I continued. So when I was finished, it looked like this. I want you to notice that I also colored the wall, the background behind me. I didn't leave any white paper on my project. I also was very neat, and this is how it looked. Here's some other examples. Again, noticing the background. If you notice when I did these, I didn't leave my skin the color white like a piece of paper because none of us have skin the color of a piece of paper. All of us have beautiful shades and skin tones, and I want to make sure that when you do this, you color your person to match your skin tone so that it looks like you. I tried to make this one look like me. When I am finished, I am going to check my work. I want to make sure that I follow directions. Did I use line designs? Did I do everything that was required of me for this project? Next, I'm going to check my craftsmanship. Craftsmanship is how neatly you work. Did you do your best work and work carefully? If you look here, you could see I was really working on my craftsmanship, staying in the lines, being neat. And how creative was I in my designs? Ask yourself that too. When you have finished, it's always important to sign your name. So make sure you sign your name at the bottom of your work. All great artists do this. When you have then finished and checked your work, you can click on the assignment in the lesson today and take a video snapshot or picture of yourself with your work or just your work. I really am so excited to see your artwork inspired by Gustav Klimt. And when we're together next time, we will do a really fun lesson to wrap up lines. Have a great day, guys.